So, Feb is over and March is here. So, let's start with some planning of goals and intentions. Hello everyone, I am Shrestha and welcome to my channel This Might Help. In today's video, we are going to review our previous month, which was February, and set goals and intentions for our upcoming month, which is March. So, without any further ado, let's get started. A side note I have for you guys here. I promise you, if you watch this video till the very end and you do whatever I ask you to do and you bring your notebooks and you answer all the questions, trust me, by the end of this video, you will have goals and intentions for the upcoming month. So, provided you do the work, this video is going to be super helpful. Now, without really any further ado, let's get started. Now, the first part of this video is where we are going to review our previous month. Now, reviewing your month is very important because first, it tells you where you are spending all your time. Like whenever we say, okay, time flies, or we don't know where our February went by, this will help us know where exactly it went. Because at the end of each month, you're reviewing your month. So this is super important. Secondly, just by working on your weekly goals, having daily check-ins, you know exactly what things are working for you and what not. This will definitely help you strategize and maybe change your direction or plans even in the middle of the month. You don't have to wait for a new month to do these changes. You can maybe in the middle decide, okay, this is not working for me and I have to change things. So it really helps you be up to date as well. So it is very important. Now, since I have given you the reasons, it's time to review a month, and all you need is a notebook and a pen. So grab it right now, pause this video, and let's start with our first question. Also guys, if you have any question regarding your goal setting and intentions, just comment below and I will get back to each one of you. I promise. Just comment below and let me know. So as you guys know, in the first part of this video, I ask you questions and you answer them by pausing this video. So we start with our very first question. Question number 1. Write down your one big accomplishment from your previous month. Pause this video and answer it, guys. Cool. Now the second question, what were the 3 lessons you learned from last month? Now the 3 lessons I have from previous month are: 1. Burnout is real. It is very important that you take a break from everything every now and then, that you take frequent breaks, rejuvenate yourself, do what you love, and then get back to work. Especially the side hustle I have or this YouTube channel I have to be creative here, guys. And if I don't feel like doing it, or if I have literally reached a level where I am totally burnt out, it doesn't work well for me. Then I won't be able to make more videos for you guys or more valuable content, and it will be more exhausting and stressful for me. Whereas why I started this channel was because it was fun for me to create these videos for you guys. So make sure you take frequent breaks. That's what I learned. The second thing I learned was, again, investing in yourself is super important. Sometimes new fresh eyes or a new perspective can really help you understand maybe what are the things you need to improve on. So again, working on your personal development is very important. And 3, to be more mindful, just take a break, take a deep breath, bring your intention to your own breath, be mindful, and that's all. Question number 3, write down one thing you can improve on. 4, did you take enough time for skincare? Guilty here, you guys. February was definitely a month where I didn't take out enough time for skincare. I'm a person who I think loves to just buy products thinking that she will do the skincare, but end up not doing it regularly. So yes, guilty, but now I'm going to definitely pay more attention towards my skincare. Question number 5. Did you achieve all your goals, all your monthly goals? Now this question is really important and you will understand why in few more seconds when we start talking about how to set goals and intentions for the coming month. Now the next few questions will definitely help you set goals and intentions for the coming month. So let's start with the first one. write down your word of the month. Now, I like to have a word of the month because it creates a vibe for the month, and it is a small reminder for me what is that one thing I have to concentrate on. So my word of the month is focus. Comment below and let me know what is your word of the month. I love to know when you comment and tell me what is your word of the month. 2. What are the things which didn't work for you and you want to either change them or work on them? Like I said, skincare definitely didn't work for me, like regular skincare. So I have to really, make sure that I do something else in that area. Also, this month was more of enjoying, relaxing and eating whatever I want rather than always, eating wholesome, nutritious meals I talk about. So that was another thing. And I want to again get back to my, healthy diet rather than just eating what I felt like, which was good. I'm going to be honest, it was amazing, but it's going to be better if I get back to that goal of mine as well. And the final question, what is that one habit you want to establish for the coming month? Very important, because you will use little things like a habit tracker or some other prompts which will help you establish that habit. Study shows it takes us 66 days to establish one habit. So if there was something you wanted to establish last month and you're doing it, just continue with that habit until you feel like, okay, this is something I have totally instilled in me. You won't believe it, but I have kept a very simple habit for me for this month, which I usually always do, but sometimes I just miss it. But I want to be like spot on. I want to do it every day, and that is making my bed first thing in the morning. So I'm going to get back to that habit of mine and make sure I instill it and I rewire my mind with it. So write down that one habit you want to establish. So you guys, how do you feel? That was the first part where we did review our previous month and also discussed few questions which will help us set goals and intentions for the upcoming month. Now with that, I'm just going to quickly tell you how my February was, my review of the month, and after that I'm going to also show you how my bullet journal setup looks for March. As you guys know, this year I'm basically bullet journaling. So this month was super special, you guys. It was my second wedding anniversary. I also filmed a vlog and uploaded it. So if you haven't watched it yet, what are you waiting for? Here's the video. Go check it out after you're done with this video. And we are still in lockdown. England is still in lockdown. So I just had like a good day. I just did some decor. My husband cooked some very delicious food and we had a very good time. And I think it's all about making the most of the time you have and spending it in these little but beautiful ways and enjoying these precious moments together. And another thing which happened was on Valentine's Day, my husband gifted me a Kindle. I wanted to buy it for a while now, but I was always skeptical as well, because I love books. I love the smell of books. I love touching the pages, and it's just the essence of being the old way of reading the books. But I can't tell you how much I have enjoyed my Kindle, because I've already read 4 books, 3 for non-fiction and 1 fiction. No, I said it opposite. 3 were fiction and 1 non-fiction on Kindle. So yes, this month I actually read 4 books, you guys. The 4 books were in no particular order. The 3 books were actually mystery thrillers by Smita Bhattacharya. I found this author on Kindle again. So I have Prime Reading as well, and I didn't know you get a lot of books free on Prime Reading, and it was absolutely amazing. I took a break of a week this month, which was again a different thing I did. I just thought of taking a break from everything, from all my work, did whatever I felt like, and did all those things which brings me joy, like reading, eating good food, watching Netflix, and that's what I did. And oh, you guys, those 3 books were amazing. I'm gonna just put all the books here one by one, and they were amazing. I really loved how the author really narrated the story and made you like hooked up. Every other moment felt like a cliffhanger moment. Obviously the beginning part of all these 3 books were, when you just start reading it, you will see the author writes in a very a similar fashion, and in the beginning chapters are more like setting up, telling you few things here, few things there, so that your detective mind starts working on. And here's a fun fact as well: when I was in class 6th or 7th, and when I first started reading, it was again mystery books. I started with the series I was reading back then was The 3 Investigators, and I loved reading those books. And again, getting back to these fiction books feels amazing. So I'm left with one more book from this author in the series, and I'm going to read that. I'm actually started with it, so hopefully in another few days I'll be done with it. So yes, definitely recommend you reading those books. And the other book I read was The One Thing. Absolutely amazing book. It's one of my favorite books. I don't want to talk a lot about that book, because I'm definitely going to make a separate video where I talk about this book in great depth. It's an amazing book, you guys. And what else I did this month? Yes, so after that I also worked on quite few things I wanted to, and I'm working on this very special project which I'm gonna tell you when the time comes. But yes, I worked on that project as well. Now onto my bullet journal setup for March. Now this is totally inspired by Amanda Rechley. I'll also link her video in the description box below. I absolutely loved her March bullet journal setup and I recreated it. Of course I did my own twitches, but it's the same. If you want to create the same, you can just follow her video. And now finally comes the part where we set goals and intentions for the coming month. I hope you have set your notebooks or your journals, or if any planner you're using. As setting goals and intentions, like I always say, it's very personalized, of course, because it's your goals. You get to decide. You are the captain of your ship. You decide what you want to do and you do you, all right? But there are a few things which you should keep in mind while setting goals, and that is, make sure all your goals align to your bigger goals. All your goals align to your major yearly goals, those goals which you maybe set in the beginning of the year thinking, okay, this year is my year and these are the things I want to do, and as the time passes you forget about them. So make sure that doesn't happen. All your major yearly goals should be somewhere written, and then when you sit down, you plan your monthly or your weekly goals, everything should align. It should be a journey towards the major big thing you have in mind, rather than not prioritizing and doing random stuff and random things and just making to-do list. That's not what we are supposed to do when it comes to creating good goals. Second, and of course, don't even have to say this, but saying it, that you have to make sure your monthly goal is again divided into smaller chunks of achievable tasks. It shouldn't be like, okay, I have this big goal for this month, and then every day you are doing extremely different things in different directions, and at the end of the month you feel like it didn't work for me, because you didn't make sure that you're aligning your goals, and then you are making sure that every day, every single day, you're doing something which is bringing you closer to your main goal and dream. So make sure you do that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the little bell icon next to it so that you can be updated with all my latest videos. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I'm super active there, and I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.